Hello and welcome to the New Age Geeks channel. If you're new here, we're building an inclusive space for people of all walks of life through the power of friendship and tabletop role-playing games. Tonight we have Forging Fates, a sober D&D campaign set in the critical world of Exandria, following an adventuring party, the Fists of Fate. What's up, Fists?
What's up, guys? I'm just here with a couple of friendly reminders for you all. The first one being that the New Age Geeks includes more than just us up here on the screen. It relies on all of you wonderful geeks and your participation in this community that we are building together. If you want to become one of the New Age Geeks, you absolutely frickin' can. Just make sure to subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels and join our Discord, where you will find moderated chats, emotes by one of our favorite geeks, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. And chat rooms with the cast and other members of this growing community. Another little friendly reminder that the best way to help us out is with engagement, so we'd greatly appreciate if you watch the video all the way through, like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to let these platforms know to share us with everybody else. And also, speaking of engagements, if you have any moments from the show that you absolutely enjoy, we would love if you would clip them for us. The happy moments, the sad moments, the romantic moments, maybe? So make sure to clip any of your favorite moments from the stream. And then beyond that, we have posts going up on TikTok, on Instagram, Twitter, and Threads. So make sure to follow us there for more geeky goodness. Another little friendly reminder is that Twitch Prime is free if you have Amazon Prime. That awards you a 1-month subscription to any channel on Twitch. Once per month, you just need to go in and resubscribe to that channel at no additional cost. Just link your accounts and click subscribe with Prime on that channel. And if you're feeling charitable, please subscribe on Twitch and YouTube. Perhaps gift subscriptions to others. Cheers using... words are hard. Cheer using bits, donate via PayPal, check out our merch shop, and subscribe to our Patreon. Lastly, if you wish to become a sponsor for the New Age Geeks channel, reach out to us directly via our Instagram page to begin those discussions.
Before I get into thanking our sponsors, hype train going on thanks to Tipsy Tiger, thanks to Aria's Daydream, and thanks to Yes Anderson. So thank you guys for getting the hype train started. If you need to re-up your subscriptions, now's the time. Help us knock into a level 2 hype train. That being said, if you enjoy the music we have going on here on Forging Fates, we highly recommend checking out the Soundcraft bot. Soundcraft bot allows you to play open source community select music and soundscapes directly from your Discord server with just a few clicks. Whether you're playing with friends or streaming on Twitch, you can use the audio stress-free. With their pro level subscription, you get their playlist builder, shareable playlist codes, access to 40 plus music genres and 20 plus soundscape types, global genre selections, and 2 premium Discord servers, all for just $10 a month. But by using our referral code NAG, that's N-A-G, you get $2 off your subscription for the first 3 months. All you need to do to get started is invite the Soundcraft bot of your choosing into your server, then just hit play and let Soundcraft take care of the rest. And
Also,
Tipsy Tiger coming in with the 500 biddies, giving us the hype train level 2.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
thank you.
And
also speaking of other sponsors and partnerships, we are now partners with Dragon's Nest Delivery. Dragon's Nest Delivery is an amazing shop that has a ton of D&D essentials, including dice, apparel, homebrew adventures. They have a Nat 20 card series, which is a laser engraved stainless steel card that you can use as rewards for your players. And they even have a D&D subscription box, which includes dice, candy, one-shot adventures, minis, and a bunch of downloadable content as well. So when you go to checkout, make sure to use our referral code NEWAGEGEEKS, that is all one word, for 18% off your order. And yes, that even includes the subscription box. So when you go over and check them out, make sure to tell them that we sent you.
That all being said, does anyone else have anything going on this week? Nothing. All right. Then this Thursday, we have another investigation check where I am interviewing Sarah Dernesk of just everything. Another amazing content creator that they're just all over the place doing a ton of amazing stuff, including hosting a live D&D style tavern thing. Jem, you know it better than I do. Can you give any description as to what the heck that is?
What is?
Sarah's in-person thing.
Oh, yeah. At a local bar in Burbank, they do a live D&D game that you can influence the battle by buying different drinks at the bar and like buying advantage and giving things, sabotaging the DM or sabotaging players and stuff like that. It's really fun.
Aren't you so glad I throw you into chaos every session?
Yeah.
Just ask you the randomest questions, especially when you're not paying attention.
Yeah, I was looking up because I have something on Wednesday. I was making sure it was Wednesday.
What do you got going on Wednesday?
I'll be playing a second part of the Girl by Moonlight game that I played on the Hampod channel. So we loved our characters so much, we'll be doing round 2.
Nice. Does anyone else have anything going on this week? Okay.
This week. Nope.
Okay. I've got nothing else. If you guys got nothing else, let's dive into tonight's episode of Forging Fates.
Sound a little echoey.
And we're back. It sounds echoey?
To me, at least.
All right. So, picking up where we last left off, and as I look into my mic while this is happening, Whisper, would you care to give us the recap for last week's episode?
Yeah, sure. Technically it was 2 weeks ago, but
That's what I
we were in Phoenix's house and we had just saw a scry of basically the world falling to shit, and we were trying to make sense of stuff. And then Nox and his girlfriend Vitalis like formed like ghosty people in front of us for the first time. Like we've never seen them before, and they told us some things, and they might not actually agree with what we want to do. They might be actually against us, but I don't know. I'm still really confused about what's happening, and it all seems like these really big world problems, and I'm feeling kind of exhausted by these big world problems and kind of just want some small world problems to deal with. But Nox and Vitalis want to be free, but it might not be a good idea to free them. And even though they said I would be fine, I still think that if they get free, something bad might happen to me because my soul's kind of tied to them. But they also say that they're my friends. And then I started to think of all the things that they might share with me, and I started freaking out. And then I started thinking about food, because I'm always thinking about food. And I wonder if they taste what I taste. So I asked, because like, what if they're vegetarian like Clover and they hate the food that I eat all the time? And I guess I never really thought of them as these full thinking people that are stuck inside of me, which is still a weird thing to think about. And it opens up a bunch of weird questions. And then Phoenix starts screaming out of nowhere. And it was like one of those waking nightmare things that she gets. And Nox jumped in and showed me that there were chains trying to pull her. And he said it was from like the only thing that could kill him. And also apparently the veils are thinner, and Zeryl tried to explain what that means to me, but I still don't get it, and I was a little embarrassed to ask again. But then Zeryl looked like he was going to propose to Finnick by giving her a ring, but he just gives her a gift instead that was supposed to help her. But for a second there, it really did look like that Gormrog was going to fight him. And that was a lot. And we all talked about how exhausted we were and how much we needed a break. And so we went to go hang out in the snow. And Zeryl made us this little vibrating wall thing to sit on while we talked about what to do next. And we decided that if we have to get stronger if we're going to help anyone, but some of us are really struggling with the weight that feels like it's been thrown on us. And like, aren't there stronger heroes out there? And why is this all our responsibility? And Clover talked about how she never even wanted to be an adventurer in the first place, but was just traveling to figure out where she came from. And she still doesn't really feel any closer to that because crazy shit keeps happening. She keeps having to sacrifice what she wants for other people. And Zeryl tells us, time works differently in the Feywild, and we decide, maybe we can go there and help Clover and also get stronger without being gone too long. If we can figure out who to talk to bring us back at the right time and not like a year from now when our world is over, if that's what's happening. And then I talked to Finnick a little bit, and we were talking about some serious stuff. Like, if the thing that's tormenting her is bad, why is it the only thing able to stop the primordials? And does that make it actually bad? And we were both kind of confused about what it really wants. And all of these things just feel like they're playing with us, as if we're like these little toys on their floor. And it's starting to annoy me. And I asked Vitalis about the thing that's like bugging and bothering Finnick, and she said it wasn't the mad god, but that Finnick might be here to kill Vitalis and Nox, and that could probably be a problem considering they're both inside of me. Also, Vitalis's favorite dessert is flan. And we decided to go to the Feywild using the coin that Quell left us. But when we got there, it was super weird because it felt like I'd been there before. And then that person that helped break me out of jail once, who also we keep seeing, and the bird person, well, they're not a bird, but they kind of look, they're a bird sometimes. It's confusing. They were there, and they said, I already helped you escape this place before. Why would you come back? And that's where we are right now.
Okay. Am I still echoing? If anyone, do I sound like I'm echoing to anyone else, or no? Okay.
I don't hear it.
All right. It's just Cece.
It's Finnick hallucinating. Thank you.
Thank you. Glad I could traumatize you in real life as well. So, picking up where we last left off, you see Linearial now standing in front of all of you, and they kind of, let me get a little better music to this while I do this. But they look towards you, and as you look around now, getting a few seconds to kind of take in the space, there are these massive trees that you're standing next to, just larger than anything you've seen in person before. And you're in the middle of this forest, and you see the water trickling down this very slow moving river a little bit off to your right. And there is, as you look at the water, it almost glows with this iridescence, as if there are like how you would see bioluminescence in water in the real world. You see every movement of the water, you see this bioluminescence kind of shimmer and glow inside the water. And you see Linearial begin to move over towards all of you. Their graceful form kind of almost gliding across the ground as they move over towards you. So, what brings you all here? Interesting.
I was trying to find my way home, and I heard that this was where I came from. What do you mean that you helped me get out of here once before?
Oh, someone made a deal to save you from here, and I was the one to assist them in that deal. You do know who I am, don't you, Clover?
I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. I don't remember anything from this place.
But, I mean, I feel like I've made myself well enough known to you.
Have you? Did you come by Hobolt at all? I mean, you do seem a little bit familiar, maybe like the shade of your cloak, but I don't know you.
Clover. Well, I promise you're not going to be happy with the answers you're looking for.
Wonderful.
Can you tell me why? I'm very confused. I don't really know what's going on. I don't know who you're supposed to be to me. I don't know what I was supposed to be saved from. I guess you did a really good job because any memories I could have had are completely blocked out. I'm in the dark right now.
You were so small then. Your parents just wanted to save you from her, them.
So I do have parents.
You did at some point. I haven't really kept up with them, so I don't know where they are now.
Well, what should I know?
Do you
Are
want
we
to
in
know?
like a particular town? Does this place have countries and neighborhoods like back at home?
Well, I mean, there are places here and there, but that's not really my purview.
Oh. Well, you mentioned Whisper too, so
Yeah, you helped me escape here?
Yeah, when you came through that portal, remember? All those years
Nope.
ago? Okay, well, I don't affect memories, for the love of.
Zeril, is that another thing that could happen with Feywild stuff?
I mean, one, wow, you guys really get around. Two, I mean, I want to say if it's traumatic enough, it seems that you guys didn't leave the Feywilds on great terms. And also the passage of time may have affected your brain. Not quite sure about that one. Would I have any wisdom about that?
You can roll a nature check or an arcana check.
Okay. I rolled an 18.
So you're aware that the leaving the Feywild can affect memories. Creatures who have a Fey ancestry are not affected by that. So
Mhm.
Whisper, there's no reason Whisper memories would have been affected by that.
Right.
But
And
I mean,
Clover? Isn't Clover
Clover
is from the Feywild, so
Clover
she
is
would
from the
be
Fey as well. So there is it, you know,
right. So,
but no one really knows anything about Herringon, so who knows how they're affected by it.
right. My best guess, you guys, is that Clover. I don't think somebody wants you to remember, honestly. Or
She
maybe
was
you're
so
just too young to have any to like really have any like solid memory. I mean, you said you
the
were a
toddler.
baby when you're adopted, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think you'd really remember anything, honestly. Maybe some smells if you find anything that feels familiar. But Whisper, I feel like it's something different with you. I think maybe somebody might not want you to remember, or maybe you don't want to remember. You
I
know,
want to remember.
trauma has a really funny way of affecting us. You know that self-preservation thing. Maybe you can ask your buddies to sift through that noggin of yours for some memories. I mean, you got two secretaries in your head anyway, so you might as well use them to their, best advantage since they're just sitting in there experiencing everything that you've experienced, so they might have, some kind of insight, maybe?
It's actually not a
Maybe.
bad idea.
Yeah.
But
That's weird.
anyway, I'm sorry, but what was your name?
She kind of is like glistening across the ground towards you, Clover, and they kind of work their way around behind you and begin to place a hand on your head and just stroke along your ear. Um, as I've said before, the people of the mortal plane call me Nimblewing, but my name here is Linariel.
Nariel.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Huh. So, you said that you helped these two escape before. and I'm assuming it's not at the same time, or was it?
No, years apart.
Yeah, so what was your, vested interest in these two?
I don't like people being trapped where they don't want to be, or they don't
Huh.
need to be, and I enjoy helping people escape.
Is that why you helped me out of jail?
That is, in fact, correct.
Oh,
Well, then I have a question. Is it only for people who have been to the Feywild or have Fey ancestry that you help?
No, I help many people.
Then why didn't I get help?
I can't help everyone. There's only my attention can only go so many places.
Oh.
Do you want me to help you escape, Finnick? I'm happy to help.
Have a conversation about that later.
What did you save me from?
Oh, a wonderful young hag named Lorraine.
Huh.
DM, how do you
How
spell
do you
that?
know this person?
It's spelled Lorene.
Thank you.
Oh, what were they gonna do to me?
They
Why
were
did I
gonna
have
take
to
off your
save
little
you?
hands.
Oh,
Uh,
I like
Rub
my
the-
hands.
Your parents liked your hands in place as well.
Is that kind of like a lucky rabbit's foot?
It's exactly what she's doing.
It's
Feeling
giving very
their
that
luck.
energy. Yeah. Hags aren't the best. So how long have you been around? You seem to know your way around
It's a
some
long
stuff.
time there.
So, maybe you could help us find our way to what's that called? Clover? Herringomb Town?
Yeah, I'm called a heron god.
I don't know if there's
But
a
I think
city,
first,
but
but I think first we're supposed to find Quell. Do you know where Quell is?
Oh, I know. Yes, I know where Quell is.
Are
It's
you guys
actually
friends?
quite close.
how close?
Pretty close.
Oh, I've been that close to a person. She definitely knows where Quell is. Lead the way, sparkly feet.
Oh,
Are
trust
you
me.
one of his wives?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
sounds kind of like
Yeah.
a side piece there.
Well, the way he
No.
described it, he's got a lot of side pieces. I'm not really sure how it works.
There's a difference between a side piece and polyamory.
They live in the same
My
town
mom
together.
and dad just had each other, so I really don't know anything about it.
Well, it's really just this simple. If you look at this diagram, actually, never mind.
So where's Quell?
This is all a little intrusive on my Quell's life. Anyways, I think if you listen close enough, you will find him.
Is there a way that we could find him that's a little less cryptic?
Oh, can I open my ears up a little bit and listen?
Guidance.
Well,
Roll a perception
Right.
check for me.
With guidance.
hey. Plus guidance.
Can I lean over to
23.
Whisper and ask, "Hey, Whisper, how's it going with the internal cataloging of memories?
I didn't ask.
Did you?"
No, I got excited because I thought about the squirrels.
Oh, I
That's
bet Quell
fair.
has so many squirrels. I got a 23 on perception.
I will say, you don't really hear anything that would sound like Quell, though you do hear something very large running in your direction through the forest. Actually, as you listen a little closer, it sounds like there's two sets of feet running because either this thing has 4 legs or there's 2 things running, 2 very large things running. And that's when you hear the sound of something large roaring in the distance. And as you hear that, you all begin to feel the ground vibrate as these footsteps are growing closer and closer. It's at this time that you, Clover, do hear a smaller set of footprints running towards you. As suddenly bursting through the tree line into the area by you, you see Quell. Would you like to describe how Quell looks like now?
Hey, everybody. You see Quell. Those who don't know him already, he's a tall Eladrin or elf. He's got high cheekbones. He's very handsome. But those of you who do know him, no matter what you're feeling upon seeing him, you're also strangely, definitely feeling at least a little bit of disappointment. Well, is much more gaunt than he used to be. He's not wearing the armor that he used to wear. It looks like he could barely carry it anymore. He's gone from orange to a light blue color. His hair is white. And he's running towards you now in like a leather kind of thing, a leather armor with a cloak on. And I guess he sees them right away.
Yeah, as you run into this little clearings area, you see Lenariel and some of the fists, as well as a new member with them. You do not see Tristan, though.
Got you. Okay, he clocks that. Clocks that there's no Tristan. Makes eye contact with Gormy real quick, and you see like an icy tear go down his cheek, and then it's been two creatures he's been running from, or
3. There's
fighting
3
with?
creatures.
3.
There is 2 Tyrannosaurus that you're running from, as well as a ogre that is leading them.
Gotcha. Cool. Okay. Well, as he runs and sees them, does a quick reaction and then points 3 fingers out in the direction that they're coming from. Shoots off a quick shot with his bow, and then disappears. And another familiar face that you see closer to the action, a little bit bigger than he was before, and definitely more luminous. His bestial spirit is a more beefy Bernie.
Okay. So.
And to those who don't know who Bernie is,
The squirrel. one of his many squirrels from last time. Friends of his from the material book.
Okay.
Iconic.
With that being said, as Quell makes his way over, coming up towards the edge of the river, give me 1 sec, everyone. I just got to copy the audio over to the new scene because I forgot to do that. There we go. Okay. So, you see Quell on this side of the river making his way towards you. And as he's running towards you, you see through the tree line 2 massive reptilian monsters push through, knocking trees over as they run. Their bodies covered in the scales, but also you see these black tendril-like vines kind of stretched around them. And between them, you see this hulking female ogre, a large chain in one hand that she just uses to smash into the sides of both of these two lizards. But as they begin to make their way up, I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
I'm just gonna, in the meantime, I just want to scream, what are those?
What are the...
What are those? You said we're rolling. You said strength.
Initiative.
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 Oh, that's a natural one.
Good job. You actually rolled worse than Finnick.
Jesus.
That's 2 natural ones.
Wow,
And a 2.
good.
Holy macaroni.
4.
Finnick's not last.
Four for Zero. Finnick.
I rolled a 7.
Quill.
16.
Whisper.
7.
Who's got a higher dex, Finnick or Whisper?
Mine is a +0.
+1.
Okay, Whisper first. And Clover.
1.
1?
21.
Oh, 21, I was gonna say. Okay. Good. All right, starting us off at the top is going to be Clover.
Yeah, so I see all of this commotion and I see this giant creature I've never seen before. Like, what is going on? And immediately I see the teardrop from Quell's eye, and I look back at this beast, and with steady aim, I'm gonna shoot my crossbow.
Okay, which one are you hitting? This one or this one?
Oh, I guess I should look at the map.
The whichever one I guess is closest to Quell.
I mean, they're pretty equidistant, but I'll go with this one.
Okay. Let me roll. Is a 23 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
Oh my lord. Is that a river?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me get my life together real quick. How many sneak attack do I get now? 4. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 25. 25 damage.
Okay. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
Steady. I did steady aim.
Okay. Do you want to move at all?
I can't.
Right. Yes, you're right. Sorry. Quell, you're up, and then Whisper, you're on deck.
Awesome. Quell is going to, you see him running full speed, and as he gets to the river, he kind of turns around and goes to aim as the little wings on his boots keep him hovering above the water.
Mm-hmm.
And as he's moving backwards, he's going to shoot at whichever one Clover shot at.
Okay, that's gonna be Lefty.
Hydrate.
Perfect. All right, and no sharpshooter this time. Wow, I should have. 29 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Cool.
Damn.
And that does this plus 4. So 13 damage.
Okay.
And then he has to give me a saving throw, Wisdom 13, or be frightened of me.
Okay. Not a high wisdom on dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So he's gonna fail that.
Sweet. Perfect. And cool. In that case, I'm just gonna shoot him again.
Okay.
This time sharpshooter.
All right.
Oh, that was not the time to use sharpshooter. 15.
That'll still hit.
Wonderful. All right. So it's this plus 14. 21 more damage.
Okay.
And he should be able to clear the river with his movement. And then actually going more west and not towards the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there.
Cool. And then that's good.
All right.
That'll be me.
Whisper, you are up. Finnick, you're on deck.
All right. What is around the T-Rex and the ogre right now?
Those are trees, but I will say with you do see the ground beneath the T-Rexes. It is each step they take, you see black vines are pushing out from the ground and just desecrating the ground, I'll say.
Okay. Perfect. Awesome. I'm gonna cast Wrath of Nature at them.
Okay, what does that do?
You call out to the spirits of nature to rouse them against your enemies. Choose a point you can see within range, and the spirits cause trees, rocks, and grasses in a 60-foot cube centered on that point to become animated until the spell ends. And the grasses, grass, trees, roots, vines, and rocks all have different things that they do that are in that space.
Well, there are grass, trees, roots, and rocks, everywhere around here.
Okay.
The time for that spell.
Yeah, that's why when you said there's trees, it was like perfect. So this is a lot of. I'm gonna read a lot to you then.
All right.
Is there a cube that's gonna enclose all three of them?
Yeah, easy enough.
Cool. All right. So grasses and undergrowth. Any area of ground in the cube that is covered by grass or undergrowth is difficult to read.
Okay.
For the duration of the spell, and the trees at the start of each of my turns. Each of my enemies within 10 feet of any tree in the cube must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 4d6 slashing damage.
Okay.
Roots and vines at the end of each of my turns, so I'm assuming that counts on this turn.
Yep.
One creature of my choice that is on the ground in the cube must succeed on a strength saving throw or become restrained until the spell ends. Yeah. And then rocks. As a bonus action on your turn, you can cause a loose rock in the cube to launch at a creature you can see within the cube.
Okay.
And there's rules for that.
Jeez.
Pop off.
All right. So go. Is that end your turn? Did you want
That
to move
is
at all?
my action.
Yeah, you have an action. You have movement and a bonus action.
I'm the dark red base.
Yep.
Okay. Nope, I do not want to move.
All right.
I'm in a good spot.
Do you want to do your bonus action rock throw?
Yep.
Who do you want to attack?
And of roots and vines, if so. I want to do both of those.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
that's-
bonus action rock throw is going to be we're going to go for, seems like the leader, ogre.
Okay.
And so I have to make a ranged spell attack against. Where'd my d20 go? And a ranged spell attack, I just add my
Your ranged spell attack
bonus.
bonus.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. That is 24 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Cool. And then that's 3d8 non-magical bludgeoning damage.
All right.
I'm getting that out.
Finnick, you're up next, just so you know.
Yep.
We've hit one of the T-Rexes, correct?
Yeah, lefty's been hit, And now the ogre's been hit.
Now the ogre's been hit. Okay.
18 non-magical bludgeoning damage and must succeed on a strength saving throw.
Okay, so 18. Saving throw. Of course, I can't roll good. That is a 12.
All right, they fall prone.
Prone. Cool.
And then a root and vine.
Okay.
I wanted to go after one of the one that's been hit.
Okay, so lefty.
Yeah.
Go ahead and attack my lefty.
And that needs a athletics check against my spell save DC.
All right. It's garbage again.
Or strength saving throw against me.
Okay. Fortunately enough, they have a +7 to strength, so that is a 17.
No, they succeed.
Okay.
But the area is still difficult terrain.
Okay. Okay, Finnick, you're up.
Okay. Sorry, I have to pull up the map. I will stay where I'm at, and I'm gonna do a 3rd level Chaos Bolt. Let's go against righty.
Righty, okay.
For a 17 to hit.
That'll definitely hit. Large creatures, not exactly the most difficult to hit.
I don't know. I've never seen one of these things before.
They are standing there. They're not in pursuit.
They're running, yes, but this is not their turn, so.
Okay, I see.
And that is going to be... Sorry, I have to do math. 20 points of lightning damage.
Okay. Doesn't seem to do any extra damage, but it does definitely hurt them.
And then bonus action. Actually, I will run over to Clover.
Mm-hmm.
And I will quicken spell guidance.
Okay.
On her quick.
All right, and that is gonna end your turn, which brings us to Zarl.
I am going to trying to figure out what to do. These giant things. I am going to. You said they're in pursuit, right?
Yep.
Who am I? Am I the blue?
You're this guy right here, the one with the fancy wings.
Oh, that's cool. I'm going to cast Wall of Force.
Okay.
Where's it at? I'm looking for. Sorry, I had it just now. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Wall of Force, but like at an angle a little bit.
What is
So kind of like.
Yeah.
Kind of like this.
What is the length of Wall of Force? Remind me.
The length of Wall area range is 120 feet.
Right.
That's
But what does the description say for how long it is?
Up to 10 feet. Can shape into a flat surface made up of 10 foot by 10 foot panels.
So it's 100 feet total.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
And it's one. In any form, the wall is a fourth of an inch thick and lasts for the duration. The duration is like.
So where do you? It's 100 feet long. Where do you want it?
Can you actually put it like right in front of? Well, I need to get in front of like right in front of the river.
So here.
Yes.
And it's 100 feet. So.
Nice.
Okay.
I did it like that so it give us a little bit of advantage if anybody wants up. We'd kind of have like a little bit of a upward go. And then what else do I have? I have a okay, so I would like to use intimidate on them. I say use intimidate on them, but I hear that with big animals in the forest, if you can, scare them and appeal to their already nature, you can kind of make them like hesitate or turn around. My goal is to get them to like kind of turn so they can be prone so we can like get an extra edge in. That's what my goal is.
Okay.
So
I'll say it costs you your bonus action if you're gonna try and use a skill against them.
okay, that's fine.
Did you want to move it all first?
Yes, can I move to like I want to say in front of who are those two people in front of me, Finnick and
Nick and Clover.
Over.
yeah, like right where that little tree is, where your finger is.
So down here.
A little bit further back. Oh, sorry, is that my left or your? Yeah, right there. Yeah. Is that on a tree? Hopefully that's not on a tree.
It's on the roots, so it's difficult terrain, but it's you can do it.
What I would like to do is use my lung capacity and like do my best impression of a of a bigger dinosaur. So my Carcharodontosaurus Jurassic Park like
Okay.
imitation to hopefully like am I allowed to use prestidigitation or dramaturgy while I'm doing this or no?
Those are action casting spells.
Those
so
are
no,
action,
you
okay.
couldn't. But I will say you can go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Okay. Don't fail me now. I'm gonna look really silly. Really? Well, I rolled a 1.
Okay.
But my intimidation is 13, so
Still
14.
a critical fail though. So.
Fuck! Oh, man, that would have been.
So you go to roar and you're like, and it's not intimidating at all. Clover and Finnick, you both just hear this like it's not even like intimidating roar, but it hurts your ear a little bit. So you're like, ah. Does that end your turn, Quill? Zero?
Yep.
You tried, buddy. You
I
tried.
tried. I might try again. I might.
All right. It is going to be the T-Rex's turn.
Lefty or righty?
I rolled a 2 and a 1. So
Just wondering.
I rolled real good.
Good job.
Lefty is frightened of me, so he can't get any closer if he can see me.
Okay.
It's also difficult terrain.
And he's slowed down.
Mhm.
And there's a huge wall.
Well, I have to do something.
It's great. No, perfect. Oh, it's only 10 feet high, isn't it?
I think.
All right. As they step, the ground is morphed underneath them with these black vines, so it doesn't seem to be affected by your difficult terrain, Whisper, because they are directly affecting the ground beneath them. This guy is going to go ahead and attack the wall of force, however.
Ooh.
Do you have stats for that, Date?
First. Sorry, 1 second.
I don't think you can hurt it.
Oh, where did it go? Wall of force. Okay. Where would I be looking? I'm sorry.
Under the spell, it should say if it's got hit points or something like that.
It says duration concentration up to 10 minutes.
It's immune to all
wait,
damage.
I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
There you go. Immune to all
control
damage. It is immune to all damage. Awesome. So he is gonna just start bashing into it, and it's just boom, boom. So you see it, the force rippling with each hit, but it's just not affecting it at all.
Okay, got you.
This guy is going to use his action to dash and get right up to the wall as well. And then it is going to be this guy's turn. She is going to use half her movement to stand. She is affected by the difficult terrain, so she can only move.
And she's prone.
Yep, so she used half her speed to stand up,
Yeah.
and then can only go that far. So, that is going to end her turn. So cool. I got a whole lot of nothing done. Clover, you're up.
What about Gormrog?
Gormrog seems dizzy and passes out.
He faints at the sight. He faints at the sight of the giant creature.
Yes.
I'm going to aim at the one that I already shot, so the one that's now on the right that used to be on the left. And I'm gonna do another. I know that they're coming for me, and I should move, but I'm gonna do another steady aim crossbow shoot.
Okay.
And I have. Oh, that was so good. That was good. I don't even need the guidance, but I'm gonna use it anyway. 11. 32 to hit.
Sure. As you fire off the arrow, you see it boom, slam into the wall that is between the two parties now, just bouncing off this wall of force between you two.
What?
It bounces off the wall of force.
No, I obviously aimed above the wall.
Well, the wall goes 10 feet high, so...
Yeah.
Wait, how tall are these things?
How tall is a T-Rex?
Let me see.
I feel like my wall was that
Like,
big.
I did not
It's
aim
you
at
guys.
a wall. I aimed at the dinosaur.
It's not Clover's fault if she couldn't see the wall. It's not a big deal.
No, I can see the wall. I can just also see above the wall. Looking up.
Okay, so huge is 20 feet tall. All right, you're good.
Oh God,
Oh, jeez.
Jesus,
Oh, jeez.
goodness!
Guys,
I'm a lot more scared now.
Yeah, huge is
Okay.
20, large is 10. I thought large was
11,
smaller than that. All right.
15, 18, 24 plus 5. Wait, let me count that again. 6, 11, 15, 18, 24 plus 5. 29 damage.
Are you attacking lefty or righty? Sorry.
The one that is now on the right, but is the same one that had damage previously done to it.
They've both had damage done to it. You've attacked lefty before.
Well, I attacked what used to be lefty, but what used to be lefty is now righty.
You're 100% right. So you're attacking this guy.
Yeah.
So this is lefty. And you said 29 damage.
Yes.
goddamn.
Okay. Confused myself. Anything else you want to do?
Nope.
Quell, you're up, followed by Whisper.
Cool. Quell is going to, I guess, he's gonna take. Oh, let me see something real quick. Force. Nothing can physically pass through the wall. Pretty sure this is fine. Quell is gonna run up to the wall next to the T-Rex
Okay.
So just with 10 of his movement, and then he's going to use his Fey teleportation to Misty Step in a poof of ice 30 feet towards the group. Nice. When he does that, Righty has to make a wisdom save 15 or be frightened.
That's a natural 19.
Okay, so he succeeds. So in that case, he's going to use his reaction to do his Fey Wanderer stuff. And now the ogre lady is going to have to make the same save.
That's a 13 plus wisdom, right?
Yeah.
So -2, so that's an 11.
Okay, so she's afraid of me.
Okay.
And now I'm going to take my attacks. Against Lefty, who's now on the right.
Who's now righty. Got it.
Sharpshooter. That one's going to miss with a 7. And that one's going to hit with a 22.
Okay.
And this is my damage plus 14. So 20 damage.
Okay. Looking
And
rough.
then I'm going to now use the rest of my movement to back up another 20 feet.
You can't. There's a giant tree there, so you can spend.
To fly.
one-
Okay, and then fly up, I guess, 10 feet then.
Okay, cool.
Might as well use it all. And that's me.
Oh.
All right. Whisper, you're up.
All right, it's the start of my turn. So, pulling out the spell again. Something happens.
Yes.
Who is within 10 feet of any tree that was in the cube?
Just the ogre.
Okay. They have to succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 17.
Okay. Nope, they saved. So nothing happens to them.
Okay.
Maintaining concentration on that. So what am I seeing with this wall? Is the wall still there?
Yeah, the wall's there. It's semi-transparent, so you can see through it. You recognize it from the spell that Zarl did this morning, or yesterday. Yeah, exactly.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah. So it is still very much there.
Okay, and it's stopping them from moving, right?
Yeah, it is definitely stopping them. Why did my camera just drop out?
All right. I'm maintaining concentration, so that limits what I can do. I'm going to cast Blight
Okay.
on the one that's been. Have they both been hit now?
Yeah, everyone's been hit.
Okay. Well, it's just the one that is on the left now.
Okay, so righty.
Sure.
If you are
I need to-
directionally challenged, I would like to apologize.
Yeah.
Only making
Sorry,
this difficult.
I need to get 8. So what they need to do is a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
I need to get enough dice.
Constitution, that is a 15.
The save is 15.
Okay,
Yeah.
so make it beat it.
So they take half as much damage.
Okay.
And I have to count 8d8. So 5, 10, 18. 17, 18, 30, 31. They take half of 36 damage.
18.
Yep, 18. What spell is this?
Blight.
Oh, Blight, okay.
And it's necrotic damage.
Okay, necrotic damage. As the blight kind of begins to affect their form, it doesn't seem to spread as much as it normally does, as those black vines kind of creep into that space and kind of begin to stitch back up that where the blight affected them.
Good to know. And then as a bonus action, the only creature still in the cube is the ogre, right?
No, it was a 60-foot cube, right? So that's everyone.
Okay, cool. Well, then bonus action, I'm gonna shoot a rock at the same one, the same T-Rex.
Okay.
That's a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that's 3d8 magical damage. Or 3d8 non-magical damage. $16 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oh. Yep. And they have to do a strength saving throw.
7 plus 7, so 14.
They fail.
Okay.
So they're prone.
The boulder just shoots out, slamming into the side of this T-Rex's head and just slams down into the ground. You like those sound effects? I'm pretty good at them, I know.
And
No big deal.
for the end of my turn, the ogre has to do a strength saving throw by roots and vines.
All right, that is a 5 plus
Fail.
4, so a 9. That's a fail. So they are prone?
Yep, they are restrained until.
Oh, they're just restrained.
Ends. Yes.
Okay. Okay, and that ends your turn, which brings us to Finnick and then Zarl.
Cool. I am going to cast haste on myself.
Okay.
Use my hasted action to bamf out my wings.
Okay.
Fly 60 feet up.
Jesus. Okay.
Alright, let's just go 40. 40. That works. And then I will use a quicken spell firebolt on the ogre.
Okay.
And because they are restrained, is that advantaged or no? I hate looking up
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, yes.
Cool. Oh, so close. 28 to hit.
That hurts.
And that will be 14 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then that will be my turn.
All right, Zarl, you're up.
I guess.
So
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say Quell hasn't seen the flaming wings yet. So, Finnick's got an entire makeover since you last saw her.
Oh, he's impressed with the whole group right now.
This one is prone in the water, correct?
Yep.
They're both standing in the water, correct?
Correct.
Huh. Okay, well, I'm gonna try this then. I'm going to move to the. I'm gonna. Okay, you know how I'm gonna run up the wall. I guess it's at an angle, so I'm gonna run up to where I'm able to like kind of have the I can see over. I guess you know what I mean. Does that make sense? No,
Okay.
kind of to the one of these kind of things.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Ah, okay. And then I'm going to use where'd it go? Dragon's Breath. And I'm gonna use the lightning damage. So you touch one willing creature and choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison until the spell ends. Target can make a magic action, a 15-foot cone. Each creature in that area makes a dexterity saving throw, taking 3d6 damage of the chosen type on the failing save.
Okay.
Successful one.
So
My goal is
which one are you going for? This one or this one?
I'm going for this one. That's closest to me.
I can't see which one you're pointing at. So you're going for this one.
Yeah.
I need you to roll either an athletics or an acrobatics check first off to try and see if you can run up an angled wall that has no gripping or anything.
Well, I did it so we can walk this thing.
Yeah, then if that was the case, then it's only like 5 feet high. And that changes the way this battle would have gone.
Okay, got you. You said which one?
Either an athletics or acrobatics.
They're both the same. Okay. All right. 12 plus 1, 13. I just need to peek. I just need to get my head over the little ledge. That's all I need to do.
I'm gonna say you can get it off. You can get the spell off, but there's gonna be consequences. So go ahead and roll your attack or damage. What do they got to do for that?
Say what?
What do they have to do? Roll a saving. What spell is this?
This is Dragon's Breath.
Okay.
3d6, and I'm using lightning because they're in the water. So you know,
I get it.
you
Okay.
get
It's a
it.
dex save.
Trying to use the power of science
Mm-hmm.
or alchemy. I'm
So it is
sorry.
a touch spell. Okay.
So I touched myself.
No, you got to touch the creature you're trying to hit.
Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood then. I thought that was a touch person and they're able to gain that ability. I'm reading that incorrectly.
I believe you're right.
No, you're right.
Yeah, it's a dex saving throw, 3d6 damage.
You touch one willing creature. Until the spell ends, the target can take a magic action to exhale a 15-foot cone. Each creature in that area makes a dexterity saving throw. Okay. I understand now. You cast it on yourself as a bonus action, and then as your action, you're going to shoot a lightning breath.
Yes, sorry.
Okay. So... Think pro...
It is concentration, though.
Oh, we know that already. I know that already.
Okay.
Well, look, people.
All right, so it is going to make its dexterity saving throw. That's a fail. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. I said D6, right?
Yeah, 3d6 damage.
3d6 damage. I have 8.
So 8 damage.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, because he's in the water, I'm going to give this guy a chance to save on the lightning, but it's going to be weakened. But so that is that doesn't. pass. Your save is a 17, right? So that is only a 16. So it is only gonna. It's the damage is gonna be reduced. So it's gonna be 1d6. So go ahead and roll that.
1d6 is going to be 5.
Okay. And as you cast this spell, it is a concentration, which gets rid of the wall of force. So the wall of force drops, and you, having failed your acrobatics check already, are going to fall and take 5 damage as you fall and are prone now.
I can't catch a break, can I?
That is your movement, your bonus action, and your action, which brings us to the end of your turn, which means now it is my turn.
Be gentle, play nice.
This guy is going to stand up. This one's going to move right here.
Still frightened of Quell.
No, that one's only till the end of
Oh.
my turn. Only the ogre is at the moment.
So you said I took four fall damage, you said, right?
Oh, shit, Clover's about to get fucked up.
Oh no. Don't worry, I'm right.
You're afraid. Clover, me and you, we're about to be.
Actually, Clover, you're okay. They're both going for the person who just shocked them with electricity.
Wonderful.
Hydrate, guys.
First off, Zaryl, I need you to roll 2 dexterity saving throws, as both of these creatures are now within 10 feet of you, and the black vines are trying to grab your body.
Okay, that's 2 d12, 2 d20s?
2 d20s. The
Okay.
DC is 14.
Do I roll them together or separately?
Either one, doesn't matter.
Together it's 38.
No. 2 separate numbers. Because it's 2 checks. It's not one big roll.
Oh, okay. Well, then one number is 18 and one number is 20.
Okay, so you
But I
pass
rolled them
both
together.
checks, so you're good. So you are
I'm
not
not dying
restrained.
yet?
You're not restrained.
Okay, I'm not restrained.
Reddy,
Get
who is
chomped.
now on the left, is going to go ahead and make 2 attacks against you. 1 bite attack and 1 attack with its tail. First bite attack is a 28 to hit. Actually, before we do this, I'm going to jump to break because I've got to take a bio break, and this battle's taking a while.
Who's gonna leave me like that?
So we'll be right back, everyone. Love you, geeks. Okay. So the first attack hits Zaryl. So it's going to bite down onto you. That's 22 plus 7 is 29 piercing damage. And I need you to go ahead and roll a either an acrobatics or an athletics check to see if you escape being grappled by its teeth.
Great.
You said 29, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yowzers. You said athletics. There we go. Second. Come on, athletics. You've got to be fucking kidding me. For 5, 6, 7.
So you are now inside the jaws of a T-Rex.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
That being said, they can't make their other attacks against you because you are in its mouth. So it is going to move up and make its tail attack against you, Clover.
Bring it, bitch. Sorry.
That is a 23 to hit.
Well, let's see. Give me a second. 23. Damn. Yep, that'll hit me.
That is 21 points of bludgeoning damage as its tail smashes into you.
Ugh.
You are.
Did you say 21?
Yes.
Okay.
This next T-Rex is going to make its way up with you. It is going to
No.
go ahead and attack you with its mouth. That is 18 to hit.
Whoa.
I'm gonna shield that one.
Okay. So it goes down to bite onto you, and you just bring up the shield, and it is large enough where this thing could almost eat you whole, and you see the teeth clamp down onto the shield and just grind into it before it pulls back and swings its massive tail towards you. That's a 20 to hit.
That does not hit with the shield up.
Okay. It reverberates against the shield, blocking that as well, but that is going to end its turn. It is the ogre's turn. It is still restrained, so it can't do a damn thing. Can it make a save to try and get out of the grapple? Whisper, you're muted.
Yes, you can make a save. A strength. It can use an action to make a strength athletics check.
Okay. That is a 22, I'm sorry.
That saves.
And that's at the beginning or end of its turn.
That it just says can use an action.
Oh, okay. So it's going to have its movement. It is still in difficult terrain, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so it is going to move to 1. So we get there. But that is going to end its turn, which brings us up to Clover.
Yeah, so obviously Zaryl is in the mouth of Righty. But would you say that since Righty and Lefty's faces are touching, that he is also technically within 5 feet of Lefty?
No, because this is...
Well, then I'm gonna hit Righty.
This is only a visual representation, and it's not exactly on scale.
Well, then I'm gonna hit Righty.
Okay, who is now on the
with
left.
my Defender Rapier.
Okay.
That is plus 11 for a 20 to hit, dirty 20 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Oh my gosh! Take a picture of this. But my camera's being used for Twitch. I got a 66666. I swear to God.
Let's
Oh
go.
my God, that's never happened to me before.
Jesus.
Max
Oh,
damage.
Sorry. I'm not quite max damage because it was a 6 on the D8 as well, but almost max damage.
Maybe even better.
6, 12, 18, 24. I don't know why I didn't just do 6 times 5. That would have been so much easier. And then plus 7 for a total of 37.
Damn.
30,
Let's
35.
go.
Off, Clover.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's never happened to me before.
That was a big hit.
And then I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
And use all of my movement to run backwards. Well, let's go like 20 feet backwards. You know what? And they're still gonna come for me. Let me just use all of it.
Well, this is all difficult terrain, and then this is a large tree.
Well, who's the red base?
That's Whisper.
Yeah, let me go next to Whisper. Sorry, Whisper. You look safe. You're like my safe space right now.
Okay. Does that on your turn, Clover?
Yeah.
All right. That brings us to Quell and then Whisper.
Quell's gonna try to kill the one that Clover just hit, because he saw how much damage it took.
Okay.
All right. Sharpshooter. 7 to hit.
That does not hit.
Do you know? And 15. Should we know hit?
15 will hit.
Cool. That's the wrong die. There we go. Plus 14 is 20 damage.
Okay.
And he has to make a wisdom save of 13.
That is a fail.
Oh, wonderful. Then he is frightened of me. And Quell is he's gonna is he above the tree already? That he's like in the middle of?
You're not above it, but this tree is over 100 feet high.
Gotcha. Okay. In that case, he's just gonna fly up more to make sure he's out of their range. He's gonna go up another 15 feet.
Okay. That brings us then to Whisper. And then Finnick,
right.
you're up next.
At the start of my turn, each enemy within 10 feet of any tree that was in the cube must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
All right, so that is just righty. That's on the left.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw is that is a 15.
Saves.
Okay.
All right. Then before I drop concentration on this spell, could I use the bonus action part of the spell?
Sure.
Okay. Bonus action, gonna use a rock.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot the ogre.
Okay.
Range spell attack. That's gonna hit. 26.
That hits.
Yeah. And then 3d8. $15 non-magical bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty. Still
Strength saving throw.
standing. Oh. Oof. 15. Strength saving throw. 17 plus 4. That's an 22. Nope. 21.
That saves, so they don't fall prone.
Okay.
Is there anywhere I can move that I can get both of the T-Rexes and the ogre in a line?
In a line?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's possible because these two are pretty much right next to each other. I mean, you can get either a T-Rex and the ogre, but you can't get all three of them.
Okay. And is there one T-Rex that's more injured than the other? Looking what like?
Yeah, they're both pretty fucked up. They're damaged looks pretty similar at this point. If anything, Lefty that's on the right is a little bit more damaged.
Who has Zero in the mouth?
That'd be Righty that's on the left.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try. Is there a way I could get Lefty and the ogre in a line?
Lefty that's on the right and the ogre? Sure.
Yes. It's like I'm not hitting the one that has
My
Zero in the
brain
mouth.
hurts right now.
Yeah, I know. Why do we have to name the Lefty and Righty and then they moved?
Dinosaur 1 and Dinosaur 2.
Yeah. All
Don't
right.
question my naming conventions.
I am then going to reach out my right hand, and the gold from my hand is going to glow, and I'm going to cast Sunbeam at the dinosaur and the ogre.
Okay, what do they got to roll?
Solar beam.
Constitution saving throw, but I got to get the dice out for this
All
one.
right, he is going to go first. That is a fail because that is only a 10.
Yep, failed.
And then this guy here, that is a 17.
That passes, but
That
so it
passes.
takes damage.
Okay.
I'll tell you the damage in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 18, 20, 30 damage, 30 radiant damage and blinded to the one who wasn't successful.
Okay.
And half is 15 and isn't blinded.
Okay, so how do you want to do this to both of them?
Damn.
Let's go.
Yeah, the golden leaves on my arm just twirl around my arm and then until it comes out of my hand. And then this brilliant shining light burst forward.
Okay, you see the leaves kind of just glowing brightly in your against your arm as it all just focuses down into the singular point in your hand before you just fire off. And you see it burn through the black vines on the outside of the T-Rex before like a ray burning through this black mass just eviscerates through the T-Rex's body and then slams into the ogre. Just they bring up their arm to shield it, but it just isn't enough, and the arm sizzles away before leaving this massive hole in their torso.
Hell yeah.
I say,
Nice.
I killed an ogre twice.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
All right, which brings us to you, Finnick, and then Zaryl.
Cool. I guess I'm gonna fly over to the top of the T-Rex, and I'm gonna go swinging down with my sword with 2 attacks.
All right.
First one is gonna be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, well that'll be okay. And then I'll put a 2nd level Divine Smite into that
Okay.
because I'm trying to get it, like, shock it enough to the point where it'll let Zeril go.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta move. Shit. That is shit. That is 4 slashing damage. However, 21 radiant damage.
Okay.
They really don't like radiant.
It is looking rough.
Cool, let's go in with my 2nd attack
All right.
for another 21 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And I know you said it's looking rough, but gotta do 2nd level Divine Smite because gotta get Zeril out of there.
Okay.
Okay, that's better. 10 points of slashing damage and 12 points of radiant.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
I will literally just fly over, land on its back, make one hack at it with the sword, and I want to just sever the head if I can.
Yeah. You bring the blade down, just wiping through, and your blade's only so long. It shouldn't cut through the entire dinosaur's neck. But you see that burst of radiant energy as you swing the blade down, extending it probably 5 extra feet long. You just slice through, and there's no resistance at all as you bring the blade across the creature's neck. But there's a moment there as you stand, your wings burning out behind you. You bring the blade up, and it's still burning a little bit with that divine radiant energy. And as the T-Rex kind of punches forward, its jaw slacks, and Zeril kind of tumbles out. Zeril, roll me a dexterity saving throw. Or roll me an athletics check, I'm sorry. Athletics or acrobatics check.
My God.
Oops.
No, it's fine. It was either if you weren't gonna do it, I was gonna blow its head off. What is 8?
Okay. The jaw slacks, and Zeril just tumbles out. I'm gonna say you take 3 points of damage as you slam into the ground. And then, as you kind of are recovering, Zeril, just this massive T-Rex head slams down to the ground next to you. Its mouth opening just enough as it slams down next to you, just so you're back in its jaws, but it's not biting you anymore. So there's that at least.
I'm gonna turn around and kick it.
But with that is gonna bring us out of combat.
Yo, that was the best round of combat ever. I am elated and I'm so proud of us. Good job, team. Go team. Go team. Sorry.
Okay.
And the best distraction ever.
Can I take teeth from the dinosaur?
Go ahead and roll
Big teeth for the dinosaur.
yeah, roll me a survival check, I'll say, as you go ahead and harvest
Guidance.
T-Rex teeth.
I think that would make really cool necklaces for all of our party.
That would be pretty lit.
Also, Whisper, what level creature can you transform into?
Not a 8.
Not 8 yet? Okay.
I looked up what a T-Rex is and I got excited.
Kaiju fight! I'm gonna use magical guidance to re-roll it.
Okay.
So I can do math, I swear. 19.
Okay. I'll say with a 19, you're able to gather actually a lot. 11 teeth. 11 perfect Tyrannosaurus Rex teeth. And a few of them have Zeril's blood on them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's one embedded in my leg.
As Finnick is gathering dinosaur teeth, I'm gonna rush over to Quell. I have so many things to say and I don't know how to say them. Hi, how are you? What were those things? Are you okay?
And he'll look up at her exasperating. As the fights ended, like, as you got closer to him, you noticed that his eyes had been, like, almond-shaped during that, and, like, hypnotic, kind of like linearial. And they kind of set back into his normal eyes. And he ignores your questions and looks at you and says, "Where's Tristan?"
Ouch.
Jeez. Wow. Okay. Well.
Tristan had to do some things for himself. But he'll be back. Probably. What? You look different.
I am different, sadly. There's a lot I don't really want to tell you, but I guess I should, so...
How long has it been?
Since I last saw you?
Yeah.
2.5 years?
What?
And not good years. And is everyone over around us now listening?
I would assume so.
All right. It took me over more than that first year just to get an audience with the Queen. And I used that to try and find your parents, Clover.
Okay. Well, did
I
you?
was referred to an oracle, and he showed me a dream, and I saw your parents interlocked in a fight with a hag named Loren.
Lady was just telling me.
That was a year ago, and I've been trying to find them ever since, but I repeatedly failed you. And I'm
So that
sorry.
was active. So as of a year ago, they were alive, still fighting the same hag that they were fighting 19 years my time ago, or 17 years my time ago.
Who knows how long they've been trying to kill this hag. Loren, probably just to make sure that you're safe. Although she is a danger to all Harengon, I've learned, and very hard to catch and find. And I'm sorry I couldn't find them, Clover.
It's okay. I didn't even ask. I don't think I even asked you to.
And I owed you at least that.
For what? You don't owe me anything.
You've
Well, do you remember the location they were a year ago? Maybe we can go and look.
Yes, I mean, at that point I found them. I mean, not them, but I found the hag. Found Loren.
Was she
And
alive?
she was. And she was too powerful for me and those that I brought. No matter what I try and throw at her, keep failing. People keep dying. I'm not keeping people safe. Melora left me.
What? She left?
Because you were trying to fight Loren?
I don't know why. But it was shortly after I failed. My connection with her just gone. And I'm quite a slave to my emotions, so I have been stuck in winter since then. I still believe that Melora doesn't make mistakes,
I
but
kind of look at the rest of my team and I say, guys, I don't think this is going to be much of a vacation. And then back at Quell. Well, we're here now.
and so strong. And so broken. Where it's hard for me to think of this group without Tristan in it. I
it's hard for me to think of this group without Tristan in it too, but he's coming back.
Yeah, he's
We
not
have
gone
things-
forever.
He had things he needed to do for himself, and we have Zeril. This is Zeril. He's our new partner.
Friends.
Comrade.
Quell's
Adventurer.
gonna let another icy tear go down his cheek, and he'll wipe it off and go over slowly and give his deep bow. And pleasure to meet you. Very magical, I see. Zarel, they said?
Yeah. So how do you guys know each other?
I was
Oh,
sent
it's
to
a
help
long
them.
story.
Yeah,
We met in
I kind of figured that.
on another
Well,
mission that we had. He was
Did
sent
we ever
by
tell you about
Melora.
when we helped Whisper in Lierengorn? Well, anyway, we were in a big fight and Quell was sent to help us, and he did. And he told us all about the Feywild and the Heron Gun, and he gave us this coin to come see him. And for us, that was only, gosh, like maybe 6 weeks ago.
time difference. Yeah. You're the guy. Aha. Yes. Nice to meet you.
Wait,
Nice to meet you as well.
Question. This is the second time we're hearing about this hag. And clearly she really has something. So you wouldn't happen to know what that might.
I believe I've already told you. Hi, Quell. It's a pleasure to see you again. How have you been?
I'm doing just fine, Nimblewing.
Hmm.
Glad you came just in the nick of time.
Oh, I've been here the whole time. They were asking about you when they got here.
Oh, so you're just standing there shimmering in the background. Wonderful.
I'm assuming
Yes.
you gave them no answers.
Oh, I did the best I could.
I feel like it could have did better. Also, I like this guy.
I like him too.
Oh.
Sure you do.
So,
Well, I've got potential at least.
Hmm.
so who was that ogre chasing you with the giant lizards?
that I killed.
That you
Well, you killed the ogre, yeah. That was
Yeah.
You did kill
That's
the
number
ogre.
2?
That's
Ooh.
2 for Whisper, Ogre 0.
Lorna.
DM, I would just think that that was just another minion of Lauren.
Yeah, they're all minions of Loran.
Yeah. It's just another extension of her poison.
So she's the reason for the black gooey stuff.
Yes. Yeah, she's spreading this plague, corrupting all the animals of the Fae. That's why I have to call on Bernie to help. Because he is an animal of your world that she can't corrupt.
He's so
Oh.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a lot more the way he sees himself when he's here.
Ah.
Just a bigger squirrel, a little bit more dapper.
Instead
Is
of
this
so
the way you
cute.
see yourself?
Yeah, this is
No.
me.
Oh. Huh.
Is there anything we can do to help? I'm afraid I've never really experienced something like that before, but
I've seen how strong you are, and have gotten all of you. I mean, Finnick, those wings are awesome.
oh, they definitely help.
As much
Took a
as
lot of
I still believe in the fists of fate, I have not been able to protect people like I have And as much as I'd like to ask you to help me, it's hard for me to think of losing more people and people I care for.
Well, I mean, we are on vacations.
But
Yeah,
it's
just
not
call
just
me after.
helping you. But it's not just helping you. You were doing it to find my parents, and you haven't seen them since. So it's also helping them.
I'd like to think so.
And if there's a clue to help me find them, then that's where I want to go.
Yeah.
Well,
I've been on her
maybe
trail.
we should see if the ogre maybe had anything on them.
Or what's
That's a
left
good
of the
idea.
ogre?
Yeah, we investigate the ogre's body.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Maybe I could get a new bunk club.
And I didn't have a bunk club. It only had a very large chain.
I mean,
Guidance.
take the chain.
I know.
Okay. That is a 16.
Okay. Looking through the ogre's stuff. Jesus Christ, my brain stopped working there for a second. You see this very large chain, spiked chain. It has some like tattered hide armor. You also see this tooth that looks to be made out of like iron, that it keeps in its pocket. Besides that, there's not a whole lot.
Can I sense any magic on any of these?
Roll an Arcana check for me.
So it's only a 12.
Yeah, without casting a spell or anything like that, you don't instantly sense any magic.
I'll take the chain and put it
Nice.
in my bag, and
Okay.
then I mean, if anybody wants the iron tooth necklace, okay.
Okay.
Quell's been on Loren's tail for a bit, and that I'm assuming that's why he's happening upon all these creatures. Did he have a destination when he met with these ogres, or?
So you had been kind of pressing into some of the areas where you had heard Lorena might be, and that's when you were discovered by the ogre and chased out.
Gotcha. Okay. So I've got hints and whispers as to where she may be. And maybe with you guys with me, I won't get chased out again.
Well,
Would help.
should we?
And be a good distraction, as you can see.
And they won't expect me to have friends.
Should we?
I-
Sorry, whisper what?
I have a quick question for you, Quell. You said it took you a year to see the queen. There's
Yeah.
queens here,
Met.
and why were you seeing the queen?
She was the only person I could think of with the power to just divine the location of two Harengon I hadn't met.
Hmm.
Wait.
Yes.
There's a queen,
That's
which
what-
means there's a kingdom, which means there's an army. What are they doing about the hat?
There's wars being fought constantly here. One hag.
Huh.
The only reason that I got any attention from the queen was my relationship with Melora, and now I'm just another elf.
You're not just another elf. You're my little elf.
Oh,
Can I insight check this? Like, what am I picking up on here?
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Is it on me or is it on her?
That's
Can I,
I'm gonna
both?
look at I'm gonna look at the both of them and do one of these.
Both?
Zell been around the block way too many times.
Whispering even got
Ethereal
that.
or not ethereal?
I'll roll a deception. It's not good.
That's a 24.
there seems to be some sort of relationship between Quell and Linearial now. It doesn't appear to be sexual in nature, at least from the way what you're reading off of Quell. Linearial is probably a little flirty with their presentation of it, but you've also seen her that way with everyone else.
Okay. What is... Like, I pick up there's a relationship there, but what is Quell? What are your feelings?
Quell with a 24. You see, like, not a resentment, but like he's in a relationship that he's not 100% there for. It's you can tell, I mean, you got a 24. You can tell, like, with the way he's been acting and stuff, that he feels weak on his own and that he went and found someone to help him be stronger.
Okay. I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna give an empathetic look to Quell.
So, Quell,
Nice.
do you live nearby? Is there a place we
Um,
can go and rest for just a few minutes? Me and Zeril both. I'm well, Zeril a little bit more than me, but we got a little bit hurt, and it wouldn't hurt any more
no,
for us
fine.
to
Uh,
It's a
rest
flesh.
if we're
Buddy,
going to see this.
Tis a flesh wound.
Joe, how close are we to Lura?
Allura, I will say you're maybe 3 or 4 hour hike to Talura.
Okay. Okay.
Rin
I
would
have
probably
a
be
I have a
closer.
healing potion.
Where?
Rin would be closer,
Fair.
but,
Okay. Yeah.
but Talura is definitely not. Nim, not Rin. I'm sorry. Nim is closer.
As much as I promised you all a meal at my home, I think right now it's not the most convenient place to rest. The city of Rin, I think, will be a good place to lay low for a moment.
City.
Yes, we have cities and villages and all sorts of stuff here.
What kind of food?
Huh. You're gonna love it.
Is it
Okay.
safe? Because I wasn't really scared to come here, but then Linearial, is that the name Linearial?
Yep.
Mhm.
But then Linearial said something about a hag wanting to cut off my hands.
I'm right here. You can speak to me.
Yeah, but I'm speaking to Quell
But
to
I hear
inform
everything.
Quell.
It's not fair when you don't talk to me like that. I'm a person, you know.
Are
But
you really
I'm just
though?
informing Quell of what you told me. It would be weird.
But he already knows everything I told you because I told him first.
Wow. I didn't expect something so shiny to be so whiny.
I'm sorry,
You talk a
Linearial. I
lot,
didn't mean
Zero.
to offend you. Quell
Does
and Linearial, is it safe for me to be here in the city of Red?
I mean, is it safe for you to be anywhere? But since you want to ignore me, maybe I'll just ignore your question.
I didn't ignore you. I included
God.
you. I included you. When I
Oh,
said that,
goodness.
I even said your name first. I said Linearial and Quell. I can say your name
Clover,
twice, Linearial and
ignore
Quell
the
and
shiny thing. We're
Uh,
here for you.
Joe, does Does
I've had
Quell
a really
know?
rough week, and I don't really need the drama.
Does Quell know the stuff that Lunariel did for them previously?
Roll a d20.
18.
I'll say yes. You would have asked the questions, and you guys would have had a conversation at some point over the course of the 2 years. I would say, yeah, you probably would be privy to that information.
Nice. Quell will say, Nimblewing can be a little petty at times, but
I am not petty.
A little.
you don't have to question the good that she's already done for the Fists of Fate.
Ah.
However, she does not answer questions real good.
Or at all.
So, I don't know if this is any better, but nowhere in the Fae is completely safe unless it's your own area. No matter how beautiful, no matter
Oh, let me
the,
rephrase.
the sights.
Let me rephrase. Is it safe for me to go to the city of Rin?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, just
That's
fine.
more directly what I wanted to know.
Also, you have a ogre wielding. You have a elf wielding ogre club person who's killed 2 ogres. You're fine. You're good. You got us.
I like you being my hate man, Zero.
Good at
Clover,
it.
we're not gonna let anything happen to you. I promise.
I know that. I wouldn't let anything happen to me either. I just want to know whether or not I need to like disguise myself or something.
I mean, I guess Herringon would be like common
You-
here?
You may even meet your first other Harangon. It's
Oh, will they have hands?
well, hopefully. I have
Can I
a
look to
feeling
Clover?
that all that harvested luck is why I can't catch her.
Oh.
But we'll find out for sure when we do. If we do.
Well, lead the way.
Alright. And
Right
Quell
there.
will walk him towards Ren.
All right. As you all begin to make your way,
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
there is the forest never really seems to break, and as you're walking, the sun never begins to set. There is just a non-stop trek through this forest. And Whisper seems really fucking familiar. This is scratching memory for you each step of the way. Like you've been here before.
Is it bringing any like, happy feeling scratches or like hesitant scratches?
What would you have been feeling on that day?
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know what happened to me in the Feywild. So.
knowing Whisper,
She's hungry.
Accurate.
roll a d20 for me.
Okay. 10.
I think
It's random.
I will say there are you feel that warmth of familiarity in the moment. The memories aren't really coming back to you, though the feelings of the memories are there. And at one point you do get a little hungry, and a memory tickles your mind, though it doesn't get clearer in the moment.
Mhm.
But you do remember the feeling of hunger and then blue.
Mm.
So there's something there, though you're not able to really remember in the moment.
Mhm.
But
As we're sorry, go ahead.
no, by all means, continue. Go ahead.
As we're walking into Rin, I'm gonna grab onto Phoenix's hand and just kind of look up at her and say, I'm so nervous, but I'm so excited, but I'm so nervous. But what if they're right? What if I actually see another heron gun? I don't even know what I would do. I don't even know what I look like from another person's perspective. I've only ever seen myself in like water and sometimes in a mirror, but I don't even have a lot of mirrors.
I will say, as you grab onto my hand, I will also cast a second level Cure Wounds on you.
Oh, thank you.
It's nerve-wracking. I think you're going to, I mean, it's exciting meeting somebody like you, right?
I don't know. I've never met anyone like me before.
Well, at least you know you'll fit in.
Maybe I won't fit in because everyone else has grown up here and I'm not from here. I'm from where we're from.
I mean,
Anyway.
you're still technically from here, even if you were yoinked out of this place.
I guess.
But
I'm excited and I'm nervous and I'm excited and I'm nervous.
that's pretty much all I could expect is excitedness and nervousness. I mean,
Clover starts just like bouncing up and down.
Question.
Yes.
haven't seen you like this in a while. And it makes me
Is
happy.
how do you say her name?
Linearial?
Linearia?
The shiny thing.
Linearial.
Linearial.
Nimble wing,
Linearial.
nimble feet.
She's
Whatever it is.
always watching, or she's always around.
You see her occasionally, though as you have begun to walk, she kind of has appeared less and less on your journey.
I'm gonna be petty for 2 seconds. And this has two functions. I kind of pick up on like.
You cut out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello? Okay. I kind of pick up on how like kind of downtrodden. I'm sorry, you have to give me your name one more time.
Quell.
Come on, Brain, you can do it.
Quell?
She was just talking to Clover.
Finnick?
Finnick?
No. The elf, the other elf.
Whisper?
Whisper?
No, the
Quell.
Linearial? Who are you talking about?
Quell. I'm like, no,
Buddy.
the other one.
Too many elves.
Yikes.
Oops, all elves.
Yowzers. And I picked up on how like he really like kind of feels downtrodden a little bit, and I kind of feel the same way when it comes to like trying to like have a mission or a goal, and then like have it kind of like blow up in your face a little bit when you do all you can. So I'm gonna kind of catch up to him and give him a little pat on the back, and
Nice.
use a
It's
little
cold
bit
on
of
your hand when you pat him on the back. Your hand gets like frigid.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna give him a little bit of a bardic inspiration with a little words of like, wow, you're really amazing back there. You're gonna have to teach me some of that. You're like really great, like trying to kind of lift his spirits a little bit. And then I'm going to like sneakily like look back and see if if she's watching. And if she is, I'm gonna make a face at her because boo.
Nice.
Boo her in the face.
Most I've ever liked Zeryl.
Mhm.
That's so sweet.
Shoulder shrug, just
You don't
If you're watching.
see her when you look back, but I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh
God.
13. You said plus dex?
Yeah.
18.
You feel your foot catch a root that suddenly is there, And it almost feels like it tries to grab your ankle, but you're able to kind of catch yourself and you don't trip. And as you look back, the root just kind of slinks back into the ground.
Yeah, Quell expected this and helped him catch his footing.
Of course, I'm going to be very dramatic about it. Oh my god, see? So quick.
Yeah.
Hair flip.
Yeah.
What color
It's
is your
easy.
hair, Zarel?
Right now, I've been out of the what's it called? So it's long and white also.
Right.
I don't
you
have my
see
wigs
it-
out, but it's still long and white.
You see it start to shift into like this ugly, pukey green color.
Oh,
Yeah. You're not gonna out tease an archfey.
Oh, you don't even know me. I got. I'm gonna leave it alone. I was like, I'm just like, huh, I'm gonna make it seem like it doesn't bother me.
Okay. That being said, as the hour kind of ticks by and you all continue to walk, and it feels endless at one point, eventually the tree line abruptly ends, and you see in front of you this massive city. And it's familiar, but also completely alien in its design. The buildings look like they may be white marble, but as you take a closer look at them, they almost look like soft, like mushrooms grown to be bricks. And if you decide to touch it, it's soft like a mushroom. And it is elegant in its design, but like the curves are strange and they seem to go off in weird directions. It's like almost like it's supposed to be sprouting in that direction, but it's made in a way that is still very trying to be uniform. So there's a parapet that kind of comes off in a weird angle before rounding off to look like it should be there. And there is growth that lines the street. The roads are, as you kind of step on them, it almost feels like riverbed stones. And this, what you imagine would be sidewalks in a modern day sense, are just these paths of moss kind of grown out in directions. And again, like the buildings, the roadways are set up in a way that it looks like there was a hand in trying to design these at one point, but then the roads themselves just decided to grow out on their own, and they kind of curve off in different directions. As you step in a little bit more, you see just the variety of peoples in this space. There are Eladrins of all different seasons. There are satyrs making their way around. A few of them playing lutes together as they kind of troubadour down the road. There is a pack of fairies that kind of fly past all of you. Clover, you feel one of your ears get tugged as they fly past, kind of giving you a bit of ribbing as they just are making their way down a street. There is a minotaur that you see, large in his form. You don't see any weapons on him. You see him just wearing very simple clothing, with a small hatchet kind of like strapped to his side as he's carrying a few logs across one of his shoulders. And Clover, for a minute, you think you hear the logs speak as he walks past you, and you kind of hear them cry out like, oh, "Why us? It hurts so bad."
Oh my god.
Jeez Louise.
It is bombastic in its nature to be in this place, and it is hard to wrap your minds around, but there is also a sense of familiarity to it, and it's trying to be something, and you can recognize that, but it is definitively alien as well.
Quell's gonna say, take in the sights, but don't let them bewitch you.
Well, are the trees and plants and are they all like sentient?
Not all of them, but you never know here.
That's
I
And
swear those logs were screaming.
that's a
Screaming.
real possibility. DM, do I know anything about sentient logs?
They exist.
Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know they
Yep.
exist. They're out there.
So,
You can talk to any plant, though.
Can't.
I mean,
yeah, and here you don't have a choice as to which ones you can talk to all the time.
Well, at least here you're never lonely.
That's easy for you to say.
So
where
where
you
can we go to get food? I'm hungry, and
Yeah.
my feet hurt, and my back hurts, and the gaping
You
hole
just
in my
got
leg is
eaten
also
by
hurting.
a monster?
Yeah, I'm excited to see if the food makes me like remember anything. Because I was here for like 2 years, as far as my parents could tell.
I'll take them to the bar that has the member berries.
Okay.
Remember?
You are at least somewhat familiar with a few of the locations inside Rin, and you make your way over to a inn called the Gaping Hole.
Gosh.
Sounds like my kind of place.
Is it called the Gaping Hole Inn?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, jeez.
Exactly. I'm starting to like this place way more and more each time.
As you enter in, there is a hag actually behind the counter. You see her skin is kind of greenish and slacked, and especially for a hag, they look exceptionally old. Their hair is barely there. It's just these few white strands that kind of hang down. As you enter in, the inn is filled with just a variety of creatures. You see one table. It's a very small table on top of this large pillar, and you see several fairies just kind of sitting around it, each with this very small plate of berries that are just way too big. So they are picking it up and just squeezing juice into their mouth. There's just a variety, a menagerie of different creatures. There's actually, from the back wall, you see there's this cutout in the back wall, and there is several unicorns that have their heads through this and are actually eating from plates that are inside of the inn.
Okay.
As you enter in, the hag kind of turns towards you. Well, good to see you again. Come in, come see Aunt Nanny. Come in. What can I get for all of you?
Can I go to the hag and say, "Hey, gorgeous, can
Got
I
it.
please take a load off?"
You can take anything you want off, baby.
Oh, you flatter. And then
That's
the
not all I'll do
shot.
to you.
Oh, as long as I get to keep my hands. And then I shoot a look over at Clover.
I am clutching my hands in my hands.
You can see she's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
"Is
Quell
this an
will
inn?"
reassure Clover, like she feels an icy hand on her shoulder, and he goes, "That's not her. Don't worry. I know this hag. She's okay."
So do you have a menu?
Of course, I have a menu. Little Herringon, come on, come closer, come closer.
I'll take like one little baby step closer. Like,
I'm beside Clover the entire time.
She pulls
"Will
out
you
this
finish the
stone
menu
slab.
for me?"
She pulls out a stone slab and just drops it down on the counter. Just audible. Boom. We don't want them stolen.
Ah,
Oh, that makes sense if you're in an area with, high theft. I'm
Yeah.
gonna like stop talking and look at the menu.
Um,
So what on here is vegetarian?
so we have a vegetarian menu because we know how some of you all get. And she starts pointing through all of them. There's some items on here you really have never heard of. There's a whistleberry pie. There's I'm making these literally all up on the fly. There's a sungrass salad. At just there's a Whipple Wisp spaghetti. I don't know.
Nice.
Can I ask her if she went and happened to have a Midnight Mare's cocktail?
We have a tea for you.
Yeah, I'll take that.
They've actually been keeping something here on the menu at Quell's request, and he'll ask for enough potato sticks, fried potato sticks for the table.
Fried potato sticks.
Wait, but
Yeah.
I invented fried potato sticks
Yeah,
on the
and you
material
taught-
thing.
And you taught Quell all about it, and he
It's a
he needs them
bestseller.
sometimes.
Oh, do you call them clover sticks?
That's what I told her to call them.
We definitely don't call them that. Well, I've told you many times that name doesn't sell.
What is it called? Fingers?
Yes, obviously, potato fingers.
Potato fingers?
Yes.
I kind of figured. And then does another look over to Chloe.
Ooh, you do have delicious looking potato
No,
fingers.
my
Harry.
hands are tucked in behind my tail.
I'm just teasing you.
Hydrate.
Oh, I think I finished all my.
What do you got with meat?
Well, we have some. Hold on, I may have a menu here. Let me see. We have a bit of fajita nocturna. That is a bat meat pan-seared with onions, dried out of a dried and floured cloaca wing.
Huh. Have something a little less gamey?
We have a griffin gyro wrap. That's griffin steak wrapped in the wings and spit roasted vertically. Takes about 2 days, and it serves about 20. So if you like, I can. We have one prepared. We can get you set up with that.
Do you have something a little smaller, but a little bit more fresh?
Oh, you want something
You know.
fresh? You want something? How about escafleur? It's a flail snail cooked in a shell with a lot of butter and garlic, and it just really highlights the meat's natural spiciness. It's still served in the shell.
Do you guys
Okay,
have any kind of fish? Or like squid? I don't know if you guys have squid on this plane. Anything with tentacles, you know?
Well, we have the tentacles of a displacer beast sliced and fried in light batter.
That sounds like I can get used to that.
Yeah, if you get that one, I wanna have a bite.
Got
I'm
you.
gonna get the whisperberry pie. And can I try this drink, the nectar of goddesses?
Absolutely. Let me get some of those set up for you. Any other orders?
And can you have somebody very, very, very attractive? Preferably you. And then wink at her.
it. Oh my god. Me and you are going to have a deal tonight. Let's see if we can arrange something special.
Ugh. And I'm like, swallow a little bit.
As,
and I'm like,
as she says special, there's this like a little bit of spittle comes from her mouth and just drips down her chin as there's teeth missing. So she can't really control the drool that is coming out of her mouth.
You don't cook the food, do you?
Oh, of course I do. Who else would do it?
Oh, I was just wondering. I wasn't sure if you were fully staffed.
Oh, I have plenty of people that'll service me here, if that's what you're asking.
No, that wasn't
Oh.
what I was asking.
Plenty of servers. I can always add a few more, though, if you're looking
I
for
think
work.
the table over there looks good, everyone. Do you want to go sit over there?
Fabulous. I'll bring food over for you. Love you
You're
all. Well, pleasure
amazing.
to see you again. Well,
As always.
Is that one of your wives?
he wishes.
No, that's not one of my wives.
Oh, okay.
She just remembers all her customers. I don't trust it.
Huh. So,
Not-
how many of these wives do you have?
4 wives, 2 husbands.
Oh, you have husbands. Oh,
Yes,
So
the,
like a-
the Tal'Dorei clan is strong.
Is there like an application process or like an
No.
audition?
Well, you
No.
definitely would have to meet more of us, but you already keep such good company. Can't bode badly for you.
So sweet, so agile, so fresh. You know, just I'm sure summer is amazing with you, isn't it?
Summer can be scary with me. It's the opposite amount of passion as to what you see at the moment.
Okay, well, I think we should sit. I'm gonna walk over to an empty table and with my tea, which I'm hoping is just tea, and sit down and look at the fairies and try to pet one of the unicorns.
As you go to pet one of them, they pull their head back. Please do not pet me. I do not appreciate that. I am not an animal.
So sorry. So sorry.
Oh,
My bad. Ugh, so sorry.
Quell's
Please
demeanor
excuse me.
cracks for the first time, and he smiles a little bit when that happens.
I'm gonna look at Whisper. They have unicorns.
They also have giant lizard things that we just fought. So
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
Really old horny hags.
There's a lot of horny in the Feywild.
fair. It's a fair.
Lord, I'm not gonna
again,
make it out of
Quell,
this
like,
place
does
unscathed.
head motions towards whatever the satyrs are doing.
I'm gonna go.
um,
Okay.
Oh.
Whisper's visibly confused.
which part?
At the the satyrs have horns, so okay. But the hag
Exactly.
doesn't look like she had a horn, so she's just confusion face.
It's something that Gormrog taught me about.
Sorry.
What
What?
What did Gormrod
No,
teach you about
well,
horny?
Sorry.
Well, a
I'm like,
while back
please, you tell.
we were staying at this hotel and there was a bedroom that had chains in it and he had to explain some things to me and that's one of the things that he explained to me.
Oh.
Like,
Because he didn't want me to stay in the bedroom with chains.
Oh.
seems to be a recurring
Hey,
theme with
that
this
makes
group.
sense.
Chains.
Yeah.
Finnick, you like, and then I look at Finnick and I'm about to say something, and then I realize that saying something about chains and Gomorrag and her is probably not the best thing to say in this moment.
No, like a different kind of chains.
And then I go, never mind.
You know, Zeril, I'm so proud of you. You kept your mouth shut.
You know, I'm proud of me too. I usually can't.
Sorry if I'm so quiet. I'm so worried about what I'm gonna say here. After everything that Gormog told me, I'm scared something might trick me
Mm.
Smart.
Is that true, Quill?
Oh yeah, you never know. A place like this, where they make money off people coming in to eat, you're less likely to get messed with. But any
It's.
if it feels sketchy, it's better just to not talk, and that was good call, Finnick.
I
Do they
mean,
accept real money here?
oh yeah, what kind of currency?
Yeah, Joe, what's the currency?
You would probably know this. You know that
Hopefully.
Aunt Nanny,
What can I?
Aunt
Nanny.
Nanny, she likes dreams. So she's a big fan of getting a dream from you.
Mm.
If we're talking about dreams, do nightmares count?
They definitely count.
I got you. Guys,
Got
the bail's on me.
We're eating good tonight. My goodness.
Cool. Yeah, he'll let them know. This particular establishment, you pay with dreams.
Like, you tell them a dream or they take it from you?
As you say that, Whisper, Nanny appears almost behind you. She's like drooling a little bit, and you feel it kind of splatter on your shoulder as she laughs. Oh, I just take it right from you. It's okay. Should I collect payment now? And she kind of reaches a hand out towards you, Whisper, as she places the food on the table.
I can.
Oh, you're going to pay for all this? That's fine. No, I don't care who it comes from. Let me see. What can I take in here? Oh my goodness, there's some darkness in here. Little dearie, my little fancy little angel lady. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Ooh, these are tasty.
Nanny, can we bother with the bill when we're done, please?
Oh, I'm already good.
Ugh.
I've gotten what I need from this.
Moving right along.
Enjoy. Anyways.
At least somebody got enjoyment out of my dreams, I guess.
Yeah.
And we're all getting a meal.
You're welcome.
You know what we're missing though? Joe, is it okay if I get a health potion out of my bag?
Sure.
And I'm gonna pour it into my tea, my drink or whatever. And I'm gonna say, you know what we're missing? I'm gonna want everybody to lean in. I'm like, we're missing a show.
Oh jeez.
Like the
And then
theater?
I'm gonna ask Nanny,
Auntie Nanny.
What's her name?
Auntie Nanny.
Auntie Nanny. I'm gonna yoo-hoo, Auntie.
Yes, my little sweetie pie.
Oh, I was just wondering if you had a stage.
Of course I have a stage. Are you going to perform for us there, you sweet little
I mean,
snack?
it's the least I can do. I mean,
Mm.
it is my job.
Oh my goodness. Well, then the stage is yours.
I am gonna need a musician. I am gonna need.
You cut out again.
It's
You
all
cut out
fine.
our musician.
Oh damn. A list. I'm just gonna list a couple of things, which is a list,
Ryder.
and then I can get this show on the road. Trust me, you're gonna love it.
She claps her hands, and you see on the stage just these instruments start to float and animate. Drums
Yes.
start.
I'm gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8, hit it, and I'm going to perform very well and very like dramatically. I will survive.
Okay. Roll a performance
Yes.
check for me.
I love that.
Yeah,
Guidance.
little bit of. Am I? You said rolling
Yeah,
a what?
Roll a performance check for me.
And
Okay.
add a D4 as well.
Add a D4. Uh, 11 plus 13.
Jesus. Yeah. So Zaryl's up there killing it. And as Zaryl is performing just this beautiful rendition of a song you've never heard about survival,
I never heard of one spot off the head.
that is where we are going to call it for tonight, as you all have made your way into the city of Rin. What's up, Whisper?
Oh, I was just gonna say, while he's performing, I eat like 3/4 of his food.
Of course she does.
But that is where we're going to call it for tonight, as you have all made it into the city of Rin, the first stop in your Feywild adventure. That being said, anyone have anything they need to promote for this week? Okay. Then you can catch us back here on Thursday, where I'm interviewing Sarah Jernesk for another episode of Investigation Check. I think that's it for the week.
Yep.
Don't
Pretty
Awesome.
low-key week.
anything else.
Yeah.
Whisper, you had something going on. What? No. Who had something going on? Wednesday. Where?
Yeah, on the Handpod channel.
Handpod.
Handpod.
All
Yeah.
right.
You're playing Girl by Moonlight.
Amazing.
Nice.
And Castleton's coming back soon.
Yeah.
I've got nothing else. If you guys got nothing else, we're gonna go raid Behold Roleplay. So stick around for the raid, and remember, geeks. Love you. Good night.